30 years in IT, but my passion is motorcycles. That passion has sent me on a journey to try and experience every motorcycle possible, to not only learn about the bikes, but also myself. Share the journey, and let's enjoy the ride together.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another surprise bike from Randy Cycle. I've said it before, I love walking up cold because it's like, okay, well, I'll ride that. This is a 2016 Harley Davidson Wide Glide. It's the Dyna. It's got a 103 cubic inch engine, as I can see. 79 maybe brake horsepower. Probably somewhere around 97 foot-pounds of torque or something like that. I keep getting better at my guesses, but people correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because I won't edit it, because this is like everything else. I do everything basically live, off the cuff. So yeah, it's Dyna Wide Glide. I like the stance. I am more partial to softails myself, but I can still appreciate this bike for what it is. I am 5'9" tall, and I weigh 220 pounds with a 30-inch inseam. Not that that matters, because this is a cruiser. So I have a nice bend in my knees, flat-footed. Yeah. Okay. Ignition on, right here. This bike has 5,543 miles. It's freaking new. This does have Vance and Hines pipes on it though. Alright. So we have feet forward. I'm going to kick that peg out so I have someplace to put my foot. Alright. Let's kick into gear. Let's take a little ride and see what this bike is like to ride. Nice freaking, holy cow. Solid torque pull, man. Whew. I'm way out in front though. I'm not, the brake lever is not in the right spot for me. None of these levers are in the right spot for me anyway. See, this bike should be mids. Honestly, it's not like it's uncomfortable, but I have the same problem with this as I have on the Breakout. This gigantic air filter is right there, and it's blocking my leg. I can't move my leg in, and it really throws off the comfort of this bike. See, I'm in the right position, right? But because my feet are hitting, I hit that airbox, and it's just uncomfortable, and I'm not a fan. This bike also vibrates like crazy. Wow. I mean, absolutely insane vibration through the foot pegs, and that's unusual for me, because these vibrations are immense. Man, you expect a Harley to vibrate, but man, I know I'm gonna get hate. Why are you complaining right away? Because I'm giving you my first honest reaction, and my first honest reaction is this bike is freaking awful. The seat's comfortable, alright, seat's comfortable. It's got pretty good torque pull, but this bike doesn't weigh a lot either. I mean, it's like 670 something pounds. So it's very light. But my comfort on this bike at 5'9", no, I'm not comfortable at all. Because my leg should be about here, and it can't, because that airbox forces me to kick my leg out. But if this were mids, then I'd be right about here, and that would be comfortable. This bike should have mids, not forwards. Now, that being said, overall riding comfort, aside from that, it's not terrible. I mean, it's not. Seats plush. Oh, got a pain in my neck, Bill. The handlebars are vibrating like crazy, so my hands are vibrating. I don't like that. You see, here's the thing, right? And I try to be as honest as I can. If you're a person looking for a bike and you ride this bike from Harley Davidson first, and I don't know, it just doesn't put off the right impression. Honestly, it doesn't. Because let's say you like this. Okay, you like it. Great, you buy it. Fantastic. You ride it for a while, but then you go ride something different. And then you find out, wait a minute, this vibration, the way this bike feels is not normal for the majority of motorcycles. I can have all of this comfort and power and everything else. It's going to sour you to Harley Davidson, which, in all honesty, there are some really, really good Harleys. I love the Heritage. I love the new Road King a lot. I love the Street Glide. I love the Road Glide. They're all great bikes. They all cost a freaking arm and a leg, but I love them. They're good to ride. My favorite Harley actually this year was actually the Fat Boy, or the Fat Bob. I love the Fat Bob. But that bike was, I don't know, that bike was just more comfortable than this. And like I said, this airbox, where my knee is, it just pisses me off. That's all it really does. It pisses me off. Because I can't get comfortable. I mean, I can throw my leg out like that, and then I can kind of be comfortable. Kind of. But that's not how I want to spend my day riding a bike. I mean, yeah, I kick my legs out like this on my Indian just to get an additional riding position. But when my feet are normal and on the peg, or in the Indian's case, the floorboard, I'm not uncomfortable while I'm doing it. That's the problem with this bike. And I can probably tell you it's probably why the bike only has 5,000 miles on it. Because you wouldn't want to ride it for very long. This would put people off of riding a Harley Davidson. And that's a problem because, like I said, Harley Davidsons are really, really good. The majority of them are really good. So right here, 3, 2, 1. I mean, it's not slow. It's not a slow bike by any means. It's just completely uncomfortable. I gotta freaking kick my leg out so far that it's just like, God, I just want to get off of this fucking bike. Pardon my language, I just do. I want to get off of it. I'm not comfortable and I hate it. There you are. Yeah. 2016 Dyna wide gliding. I mean, its only redeeming quality is the sound. Honestly, it's the only redeeming quality. Everything else, I hate to say this. I mean, I really hate saying it on any bike, especially Randy Cycle giving me a chance to let me take this out. But God, I hate this thing. It's freaking awful. It's uncomfortable. It's not. I mean, like I said, it's kind of a. It's not slow, but fuck. Sorry, Dyna wide glide owners. I love it. I hate it. Anyway, everybody, thanks for tuning in to this very short and awful review of the Dyna Clyde. This old guy hates this bike. Everybody stay safe, and remember, I actually do love everybody that watches the channel, so everybody stay safe and enjoy the ride.
So turn your back on the